There's a whole lot of indie games out there, isn't there? There's big ones, small ones, colourful ones, and, well, weird ones. That means it makes it very hard when trying to pick what you're going to play next. But don't you worry, because today we at Vista have combined arms to collect a list of our favourite games that you need to play. Because we'll come and find you in your sleep if you don't. All joking aside, today's list is 5 indie games that you need to play. Don't you forget it. Just play the game. Just play a game. We wouldn't have to have this conversation if you would have just played. First on our list today is a little game called Freedom Planet. This first started off as a Sonic the Hedgehog fan game, until it hit all of its Kickstarter goals, which is just awesome. Since then it really took off and has a life of its own. Freedom Planet is a combat-based platformer where you play as a little dragon girl to fight an alien attacking race. Freedom Planet offers so much variety in its content that it's seriously awesome. It keeps it fresh and you never get bored. This game feels like it was out of the PS1 era, which is sort of the point. It's made like that. Music and graphics and all. It's seriously nostalgic. Freedom Planet is highly underrated if you're looking for some fast-paced action or you have a hunger for a new Sonic game. This might be just what you're looking for. Why not give it a go? Freedom Planet is on PC and available on Steam for $10.99. Number 2 on our list is Firewatch. Now there's only really 4 words in which I can use to describe Firewatch. Art style, holy crap. Firewatch is a beautiful adventure game where you play as Henry, who has left his stressful and busy life behind to become a firewatcher in a forest. Because what else do you go from office work to firewatcher? I don't see the mix there. During a conveniently hot summer with some lovely sunsets, it's your job to keep the forest safe. Throughout the game, you'll be exploring and definitely experiencing some amazing landscapes, all whilst dealing with some really deep stuff. I do like this note on their Steam page. It's just, Firewatch is a video game about adults having adult conversations about adult things. What impresses me even more about this game is that it doesn't feature really any faces. The only connection you have is a voice at the end of a walkie-talkie. Yet do not let this fool you. You will still get connected in the friendship that these two have. As I mentioned before, I love the graphics of this game. It's cartoony, but not cartoony in a bad way, and the lighting systems are really impressive. The whole game's just scrummy. And that is probably the most British thing I've ever said in a YouTube video. Firewatch is available on PS4, Xbox One, PC and Switch and runs for $14.99. We return to the 2D realm with a lovely game called Celeste. This is an action-adventure game all about climbing a mountain, believe it or not. You play as Madeline as you fight your inner demons whilst you try and attempt to climb up Celeste Mountain. This is a platformer which feels truly old school but has a flair of modern in it. With over 700 screens to play, you really do get a whole lot of bang for your buck. The content is amazing, the narrative is even better, considering that they didn't even really know what the narrative was going to be until they were like 3 levels in. What's even more impressive is the music by Lena Raine, which will make you want to stay in the world of Celeste for even longer, probably more than is healthily advised. We also love how easy Celeste is to pick up. Once you've played a couple of hours, you really get going. Once again, Celeste is available on Xbox, PS4, Switch and PC for $14.99. Alrighty, yes, it's time for my pick. At number 2, it is Tropico V. Now, this game is a simulation top-down world-building game which is just so relaxing and awesome to play. In this, you play the president, or El Presidente as they like to call it, of a new island, which you need to build up into a flourishing city. As you do this, you play through time eras, starting off with the colonial era to the modern day, experiencing wars, Cold War, modern technology advancements, and a lot of politics. Yet, unlike the Star Wars prequels, the politics is actually quite fun in this game. As you get further and further in, you have more options of how you're going to treat other countries. You can either side with them or go against them, and each individual decision you make really affects your endgame. Tropico V, this game has created some hilarious moments for me personally in any video game I've ever played, especially when a friend of yours when you're playing goes full into military and you go full into agriculture and they just decide to bomb you and killing all of your farmers. Godspeed, farmers. Godspeed. Yes, you really can do whatever you want in this game. Do you want to be the dictator who rigs all of the elections and has people killed for going against you? Or do you want to be the good guy and stand up for equal rights? You've already clicked the first option, haven't you? I'm so disappointed. And the last thing I'll mention about Tropico 5 before I'll go on to the next one, because I need to shut up about this now, but the music of Tropico 5 is just awesome, and it's one of the reasons why I couldn't get into Tropico 6, because the score, it just isn't as good. It's a mix between jazz and Caribbean vibes, and it's just makes you want to dance all the time. Tropico 5 is available on PS4, Xbox One and PC. I am sorry Switch fans, I'm just as annoyed as you are. It runs for somewhere around $14.99 on each store. Sticking with the farming theme, our number one pick on this list is Stardew Valley. This game is basically what would happen if you were to take Animal Crossing, stick it in a paint can, shake it, flatten it, and then put it back in your Nintendo Switch. It's just that weird. It's a 2D farming game where you inherit your grandparents' farm and you have to rebuild it from the bottom with like the minimal tools you have. But it is so much more than that. It's cute and has so much more features than most of your normal farming sim. You can interact with the 30-something villagers in your town and you can become friends with them, and you become even more friendly with them that you can start a family. It's like The Sims, but like better and like 2D, and trying to think of other stuff. Oh, you can kill monsters in this game, which is pretty awesome. You can go treasure hunting, that's also pretty cool. You can also customize your character thoroughly and your house pretty damn well. Animal Crossing who? As a bonus, Stardew Valley is available absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and mobile phones. Literally everywhere. And soon, my glasses, because you're useless, you don't do anything else except from help me see. So there you have it folks, there's 5 indie games that you need to play. You better have played it, otherwise I'll be seeing you later. Have any extra additions to our list? Well, add them in the comments section down below. Check out our site and stick it right here for some more indie game goodness. I've been Harry Gray, and can you do me a favour? Can you have a great day? Thank you.